It's time for another product review of something that can revolutionise your experience if you've basically got a laptop. It doesn't matter whether it's an Apple laptop or a Windows laptop or any laptop. This is a PULWTOP USB C docking station with a vertical stand. It's ideal for all brands, no matter what. And this is incredible for what this can do. We have had a little play with this on Sandra's laptop, which we are going to use to demonstrate. So the item comes in a box, quite straightforward, like this. And as well as the picture on the back, there's some spec here. If you want to just pause that for a moment and say it's a universal gravity docking station. And without further ado, I'm going to open this up and show you what's in the box, but this is pretty much click and play. Really simple, but wait till you see this. If you've got a laptop, and especially if it's getting a bit older, you're running out of memory space, and if you're running out of ports to plug things in, wait till you see what's in this box. Okay, so there's the box there, and this is the unit here. Sorry, I've left some content in the box like I always do. Right, and then inside the box, just forget that at the moment. I'll explain what that is. But basically, you've got some fairly simple instructions. You've actually got the docking station. You've got some mounting tape, a spare little rubber grommet I'm going to explain in a moment, and a little screwdriver. Now, why have I got a little screwdriver? Keep watching. So if you're wondering what this is, again, I'm just going to reach down. It's a bit of a stand if you've got a laptop. So your laptop can sit onto the stand like this. And if you notice, it's like a rubber, it's like sort of like almost spring loaded. So to lower this into place, if you watch it grip, so that's where your laptop can sit. But keep watching because there's more. So this is the actual unit itself. And basically what you've got is you've got a 4K HDMI socket. You've got a couple of USB, they're here, USB A's. You've got USB C's down here. Look on the side here. It's got a micro SD card reader, a TF reader, also a standard SD card reader. And it's got some ports to power this on. So basically what you will do is you'll take your existing power cable for your laptop to plug into here, then via a type C to a type C, this then connects to your laptop. So I'll show you that in a little bit more detail, but one of the things that's super exciting is you can expand your memory on your laptop by inserting a off-the-shelf SSD card. So this is just something I picked up off a popular shopping site. It's a 1 terabyte card, and you can go up to 2 terabyte card. And as I say, it's also got down here, it's got the RJ45 your Ethernet port. So if you want to connect your laptop to the Ethernet for whatever reason, for a modem or routers and things like that, and your laptop is a newer laptop and it hasn't got an RJ45 Ethernet port, it has now. And as I say, you can expand this by putting in a SSD card, a solid state drive, which we're going to show you a little bit close up. I'm going to open this up because I have already installed a terabyte SSD in here. Right, I'm going to try and show you this. I'm a little bit cack-handed, but basically, if you very carefully unscrew the screw, and then there's a little mounting plate here. which comes off, and then you can choose different lengths of your SD card. But if you notice inside here, we have inserted a 1 terabyte card, and there's, I mentioned before about these little rubber grommets. I don't know if you can see at the end here, there's just a little grommet. So if you use these smaller cards, there's a series of slots where you can buffer up your SD card. So there now has actually got, believe it or not, an extra terabyte of storage. And then to put it all back in, again, I'll try and do it on camera. It's while I'm doing this, just to show how easy it is. When you install the drive, you will have to go through your Windows. Sorry, in our case, it was a Windows setting, just to initialize that card and format it so you're able to use it. It's similar to putting an SSD card inside a laptop. If you don't know how to do that, there are plenty of tutorials out there, but basically it's Windows settings onto your computer, and you'll need to add in that there's additional storage space, because this is going to think it's actually got the memory, the extra memory, the hard drive memory built into the laptop. So I'm just going to put my tools away to keep them safe, and I'm just going to plug this all in. Right, so as I say, I've got this plugged in, which I'm going to try and explain to you in simple terms how it works. Then I'm going to get Sandra to fire up her laptop just to prove how quick and easy this is. And just remember, if you need any more information on this or technical information that I'm not covering in on this review, down there, there are links in the description where you can get the technical detail, and also where you can order this from. And this is incredibly affordable. And instead of having to upgrade your computer or even throw away the computer and buy a new one, this can actually give you a brand new lease of life into your machine. So basically, at the back here, what's this actually called? Is it USB? So yeah. So the black cable is going into a port called the host. So the host is the machine here, the laptop, and then this is your normal laptop power supply. So this is all plugged in, and it's ready to go. And as I say, it self-contains a terabyte additional hard drive for the laptop. And in this instance, we've got a micro SD card. So instead of having SD cards and readers all stuck out of your machines, you can now very comfortably and safely put your SD card in there. And then if you have a look and say this is a Huawei laptop, there is no SD card function, and there is also no RJ45 Ethernet port. So I'm going to actually sort of turn the camera around slightly, and I'm going to get Sandra now to sort of power on her machine, and we're just going to plug a few things in just to prove to you that this is working and how quick and simple it is. So remember, it's the PULWTOP docking station. It's got this vertical stand, and when you put your laptop in like this, the stand closes. And what you can also do is, because it's got the HDMI outlet on here, you can plug the laptop via the docking station into a larger monitor or onto a TV screen, and you can mirror, as I say, we're using a Windows machine, but you can mirror from your Windows machine straight onto TV, and this can be pretty well kept closed. But remember, to do that, your laptop or your machine must not go into standby mode or into sleep mode. So again, there is a Windows setting, so click on your icon for your settings and disable the sleep mode. Well, basically, this can sit here like this now, and via the HDMI, you can go onto a larger screen. So I think what we'll do, we're going to fit the camera around a little bit so I can zoom in, and we can just prove to you how quick and simple this is to work. Right, so I'm joined with Sandra, and Sandra's just going to be putting a few bits and bobs in. So over on her Windows machine, this isn't very easy to see, we've got a Windows C drive, which is only 80 gigabytes, which is tiny, and she's got a D drive, a little slave running on it, which is another 142 gigabytes, and it's showing the usage. But what we've now got here, we've now got the additional drive in on the station, which is showing. So I've renamed this as a 1 terabyte backup drive on drive E. So we've actually formatted that, and we have put some files onto the system. So if Sandra now wanted to plug in I don't know, do the micro SD card, Sandra. So it just goes into the slot here. And very, very quickly, the Windows machine is showing that up. If you just click the DCMI, which is the files, and double click that just to show it's reading, and double click that. So these are some files from the action camera. So that is how quick and easy it was to put the micro SD card in. And then in turn, what we can do, Sandra also has got another mini hard drive, which is here. So do you want to just plug this into the USBs on the back for me, Sandra? So onto the back of the docking station here. Okay, and again, what's going to happen now is this is going to load up, and I'm not going to show that because there's sort of some. Well, it's not really private names. You can't see anything on there, but that is now also how quick and easy that docking station hooks up to the Windows machine. So there you are. That's a very quick demonstration on how quick and easy this is to use in a real case scenario. So that's a PULWTOP USB C docking station with the vertical stand. Again, there are links down there in the description below. And as I went through before, if you just take the laptop out of here and just put that down onto here, you've got your ports in the back here. So there's the HDMI one that I was explaining before, and you've got your RJ45, your Ethernet port or Ethernet port. And over here, you've got your card readers, a micro SD card or a standard SD card. And you've got your fairly high speed type C, another 2 connectors here. And over here on the back, a further USB type A's, and it is so quick and simple to use. And as I say, you can expand the usage of your laptop if the hard drive is becoming a little bit low, or if you want to I don't know, if you want to have card readers, or as I say, you can connect this up at the back, as I showed you there, via the HDMI. And because you've got the little docking station here for the laptop, which has got that little soft close system on it, it's small, compact, and it is affordable. So if you want any more information, so I think it's an absolutely wonderful, simple bit of hardware. Very well thought out. It's a proper. It's not plastic neither. It's like a brushed. Sorry, let's go into here. I forgot. It's got the logo, and it's got this beautiful brushed aluminium look. Inside here, if you notice, for a bit of protection, you've got tiny rubbers on it as well, and then it's got the hints of black where the ports are, and then as I say, that's the SSD expansion slot on it here. Yeah, I've been thrilled with that. So as I say, Sandra has been playing around with it for the last couple of days, and beautiful to operate. It doesn't come with the expansion SSD card. You will need to purchase that yourself, and again, it's up to 2 terabytes, I understand. So if you've enjoyed that, it'd be wonderful if you can smash the like button on the video. That would be fantastic, and wonderful. Great stuff. Thank you ever so much for watching.